Welcome yet to another video. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this series of finances, and I'm hoping on you guys to go back and watch as many of them as you can, and just bringing back what I loved doing previously, some finance videos, some wellness videos, and we are going to be having so much fun watching and learning together. So welcome back to my channel. My name is Claudine. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to increase your income. Sometimes you have a job which pays you, let's put out a figure there, $2,000 every 2 weeks. And maybe that's not enough depending on what you're doing, what your financial situation is. So you need to figure out how to increase your income so you're not struggling, you're not really living paycheck to paycheck, because there's certain things that are really beyond our means, beyond our control. So this video will highlight the top 10 things that I've come to learn as a nurse, as somebody within the healthcare field. And this can also be utilized by other people in different professions. This is not just exclusively for nurses, but these are the top 10 that I was able to figure out. And if you don't hear any that you're doing and you would like to share, please comment down below and I'll be glad to look it up and at least share it with the audience as well. So the first thing on my list is to go for higher education. Yes, I started out as a CNA and I'm currently working as a nurse practitioner. So if you compare the difference between a CNA salary and a nurse practitioner salary, there's a ton of difference. There's a big difference. And as you continue climbing higher, more opportunities open up for you. So if you're in a position to go back to school for a higher degree, or even not just a higher degree, get a certification. Certain certifications give you better pay when you have them. So definitely consider that. The second thing is work overtime or take up extra shifts. When I was in school, I picked up a lot of extra shifts that I put aside for my college education. When I know I'm about to travel, especially if it's an international trip that's gonna require a lot of expenses, that's one of the things I do. I pick up extra shifts. So with this, even if you have something allocated for your budget, just having that extra money is gonna give you more freedom, more opportunity to explore more things, considering you're already planning this trip. So why not just enjoy it? So picking up extra shifts for overtime or even just to cater for your future time. Okay, let me explain. At my place of work, we used to have what's called comp time. So comp time, it's like it allows you to work extra shifts, not for pay, but to accumulate these hours such that when you go on a vacation, you already worked in advance. I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's one of the ways in which you can get extra, increase your income. So by the time you're gone on vacation, even if you didn't have PTO accrued, at least you have this comp time, which can still come in as your regular pay. The other thing is take on a leadership role. We know management positions pay higher, even though they come with their own level of stress. But if you need that extra income and you want to increase your amount of pay, or you want to increase your income, that's one of the things you can consider. Taking up management positions like nurse manager, charge nurse, director of nursing, whatever position is in your presents to you as an opportunity, that's something to consider because it will help increase your pay. The other thing is become a travel nurse. We all know that when COVID hit, everybody was traveling. Yes, the rates were very high. People were making a lot of money. Even though right now the rates have decreased, they still better pay as travel nurses compared to staff nurses. Unfortunately, the staff nurses go through a lot of stresses compared to the travel nurses or even the agency nurses. So as agency nurses or travel nurses, you have that opportunity to explore and see, okay, my next contract, who can I go with? Are they paying me better? Are they paying me? Do I have more flexibility? Can I pick up extra shifts if I want to? So be a travel nurse, explore, and you don't have to go far to be a travel nurse. You can still be within your city or even within your state, but still be a travel nurse. So there's what they call local travel nurses. So that's an opportunity that can help you increase your income. The other thing is offer private duty nursing or even home health care. So private duty and home health care nurses, these are low chill jobs. I did a couple of shifts on home care and I said, this is not for me. I'm that person who likes moving. I like being on the go. And when I had the travel nurse, oh my goodness, I was like, this was the longest 8-hour shifts. And everybody's different. Don't get me wrong. Everybody's different. Some people love those, some people don't. So if you're just looking for something to increase your income, you can consider home care because they do have from a few hours per day to up to a full shift. So whatever works for you. If you're already working bedside nursing 3 12s a week, you can pick up one extra shift in home care or home health or private duty. And this can help you still get money, but at a low stress level. The other thing that I want to talk about is teaching. Nursing instructors are really on demand out there. Personally, I haven't really explored much, but that's on my to-do list for the future to try and see if I can do some education, because that's one of the reasons why I went for my doctorate degree, because I wanted to teach. I've always loved teaching, and that's why you're seeing me on the other side of the screen. This is just us learning together. So if you want to get some income, you can be an instructor. I know of a colleague who does clinical instructions over the weekend only, and she loves it. It's low stress level. You just teach nursing students, and this is very rewarding as well. Just looking back and saying, that was my student. It makes you feel so good. So if you want to teach, definitely explore that option. You have the opportunity to either teach clinicals or just in class, and a lot of opportunities these days present in terms of online courses or rather online classes. You don't even have to be there in person. So that's something to really explore. Number 7, work in high demand specialties. We know certain areas pay a little higher. It probably will be a little more demanding physically, emotionally, and all that, but you have to weigh your options and see, is this something I really want to accomplish? So places like ICU, emergency room, these places pay a little higher. Trauma centers, they pay much, much higher compared to if you go to PACU or MedSurg. If you decide to go on to these higher paying job areas, specialties, you have to be also prepared in terms of physical demands and all that. So you have to weigh your options and see, is it the money or is it my overall health? So make your choices wise. The other thing is take a per diem job. This is PRN as needed. And this is one of the things I did when I went back to school for my postgraduate. I took a PRN job doing bedside nursing at an LTAC community, LTAC hospital. So this is long-term acute care hospital. And this is where once patients are discharged from an acute hospital, if they're not ready to go home or go to regular rehab, they go there. It's like a step down or an extension of acute hospital. So that's where I worked a couple of shifts and I was able to make some extra money to pay towards my tuition. Number 9, start a nursing related business. This one is a whole video by itself, but there's a lot of nursing related businesses. So things like group homes, assisted living facilities, nursing school. There's a whole lot of them out there. The other nursing related thing that you can do is even creating courses for nursing students. I remember when I went to school, we had these huge books that we carried along. We literally put them in a suitcase and dragged them with us to class because they were so heavy. And who wants to break their back when they're in their 20s or even in their 30s? So creating education courses is another thing that can really help you increase your income. The final thing on my list is participate in research or clinical trials. This is a long shot though, but you can try and see. There's always incentives being given out, and this is broad. This is a long shot. Let me just leave it there. Anyway, those are my top 10 ways in which you can increase your income as a nurse or even as anybody within the healthcare profession. And I hope this video is helpful to you. And let me know what your other sources of increasing income is, and we can explore them together. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Till next time, peace out.